his legs, help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Missed the foul shot.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Trying to cash in. The jumper's off the mark. Goes to the left side. Butler. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Here we go.
Deep two there, won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Butler. For three. Cleans the offensive glass. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Screen coming. Short jumper off the mark.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. To Jaylen Brown.
Hey, back door. Watch that back door.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Got it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Butler to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Brooklyn's ball.
Lock up.
Driving right to the basket. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Subbing in for the 19highlightssixers, number 10.
Trap.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Hollis Jefferson. Trevor Ariza guarded by Jimmy Butler. Screen coming.
Screen coming.
To Butler. 4-3. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Not done yet, working it outside. To Allen. Butler. Beyond the arc for three. Brown's got the rebound. Short jumper, won't fall.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
And stuffs it home. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Gets it in the right corner. Has a chance. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. To the rim. Butler into the foot. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Brown shot off iron. No good. Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Drop. Yeah, keep him here.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
And takes it away.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Here we go.
Trying to cash in. Gets a shot up off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
He was crowded. Grayson Allen off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen to Jaylen Brown. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Hold on.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Rises for the slam. Deep three at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. It wasn't a great performance by these guys. And unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best, here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
one. Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Lock and Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Ladies and
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them hit him in his blood, flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
Hey, it's dribble too much. The one looked like they were trying out for a dunk contest last night. Let's check out these highlights. Whew! It takes a lot of confidence to throw it down like that. This coach dribbled too much, and I'm out.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes.
Hey, it's dribble too much. The one looked like they were trying out for a dunk contest last night. Let's check out these highlights. Whew! It takes a lot of confidence to throw it down like that. This coach dribbled too much, and I'm out.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it on, just keep it on. You ain't a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down me. I rob a man,
Hey, it's dribble too much.
Like me. I own money and I buy